One thing that I love about entrepreneurship is that you have the power, or we have the power, to write our own paycheck. We have the power to dictate the amount of income that we'd like our business to make, to dictate what kind of machine are you running? Do you want to run a business that's six figures, or a mid six figure business, or a seven figure business, right? What you have the power to command what that looks like as it relates to the revenue that your business brings in. All right. I'm Stephanie Treasure, online marketing strategist and business mentor to women coaches, consultants, and service based providers, helping them to get more visible, create a bigger impact by bringing on their ideal clients, filling their programs, doing feel good marketing and launches and all the things. Or the things, or some of the things, depending on what you want your business to look like in order to be profitable. And I'm live streaming this originally in my Facebook group. If you're watching me on the replay, go ahead and comment below and say hi and let me know that you're joining me. If you're going to be tuning in to this on my Facebook page or YouTube, welcome to you as well. Go ahead and say hi just really quickly. You could do the hi emoji or just say hi. And if you have a chance, let me know where you're logging in from there as well, even as you're watching the replay. Now, as you can see, before I go into what I want to share with you, I want you to know that I'm running a challenge, the Ready, Set, Book Challenge, which is at the link that you see here on the banner and in caption. Definitely sign up if you're not fully booked. If you're fully booked, fine. Or if you're fully booked and you want to make sure that next time you have openings or next round of your next enrollment period, that you're going to be able to fully book your programs, still sign up for this challenge. It's completely free, and we start on March 6th. Now, what I want to jump into, and you would have seen from the caption here, I want to share with you the one thing that you need to master in order to command your six-figure sales year. One thing that you need to master in order to command your six-figure sales year. If you can get excited about that, even as you're watching the replay, I'm going to ask for you to interact with me here, right? Play with me here. Just, I know you may be multitasking. Just use your phone or you go on your computer and comment below with an emoji that represents excitement for you. So that could be the confetti emoji, it could be the hands up, it could be a big smile, whatever that looks like for you. Go ahead and comment below with that emoji, because I'm going to share with you the one thing that you need to master in order to command your six-figure sales year. Ready? That one thing is booking your programs, having a system to book your programs whenever you want, right? And it could be that simple, meaning once you have a system, you plan out the system, make sure all the elements are together for that system to work, and then you run it, right? And then you book your programs, and you do that each time you have an enrollment period. Very, very simple, right? It's just not easy for some people. And usually it's because you're not quite sure how to do it. And it doesn't mean that you are an ineffective business owner, because not everybody comes into entrepreneurship having mastered the art of sales or having a system already in place to book their programs. Because part of having a system in place to book your programs is knowing the key things that need to be in place to execute a system for sales that works. And the other part is knowing your audience. And you don't know your audience, you know certain characteristics of your target audience when you enter in business or different phases of your business. But in terms of how they engage and interact with certain stimuli, with certain sales strategies, you don't know that until you run it, and then you see what works and what doesn't. And that sometimes can take some time. But once you master the art of booking your programs, then you can command any revenue year or your sales year that you want for your business. So let me tell you certain kinds of system, at least just three main systems. and this is not an exhaustive list, that you want to have in place so that you can book your programs solid anytime that you want. Each time you're up for enrollment or you create a new program and it's enrollment period, you're able to book your programs. The first system that you need to have in place, or you need to rather have a system for, right? Have a step by step so that you can plan out the system, put the elements in place that needs to support it and run it, right? The first system is for cash injections, right? If your business is in a cash crunch, or you have a big project that you want to endeavor upon, possibly a live in-person event that you want to run, and there's hotels, there's extra staffing, there's all kinds of elements, all kinds of line items on the P&L for that, to which you need money to support, right? You may need to come up with a cash injection strategy to fund that, because you want to make sure that you can fund the event before you launch it, because you're going to be hiring event planners and all these other things. So you need funding for that. So that's another reason why you may need to have a cash injection. You may want to invest in a program that's above budget for what you've allotted for programs on your P&L. So as a prudent business owner, I highly advise that you have a line item or possibly a percentage of profits that you're going to devote each year to business development, to coaching and training, etc. But possibly there's something outside of budget, even a bigger ticket item that your P&L or your revenue can't justify it, but you know that you need to be a part of this to take things to the next level. You can fund that with a cash injection. So having a system for bringing in cash outside of the regular business inflows is a great thing to have, so that you can fund these things that come up that can really move your business forward. You also need to have a system, or you can also book your programs by having a system for launches that convert. So that, again, when you are in an enrollment period, where when you have ended a certain program or you're about to begin a new program, possibly a group coaching program at whatever level, mid or high level, and you are at a point where you're ready to bring on your next influx of clients, you want to have a system in place that you can plan out, make sure all the elements are there to support it, and run it so that you bring in your target number of persons in that program. And you know what your targets are, right? Most likely you would have invested in some infrastructure for that program to run, and those things need to be funded. It could be team, it could be tech, it could be experts, it could be physical items that you're sending to the members of this program. So you want to make sure that you can fund all those things. And so you want to hit your launch numbers and be able to hit that, so that you fund all the things as well as still be able to pay yourself, right? And have that program be its own profit center, cover its expenses, and be able to make income on top of that to support the business, right? So you want to have a systems for launches that convert, right? That will keep you also booked, right? Another way, system that you need to have in place in order to book your programs solid is a system for filling your high-end programs. This could be your one-on-one coaching programs, or a high-end done-for-you service, or a high-end mastermind, right? You want to have a system for doing that you can plan out, make sure the elements are there to support it, and run the program and meet your targets, right? Once you really master the art by having these systems and more, right, in place to book your programs, you're going to be able to command the revenue that you want, right? It can be that simple. You just have to come into the knowing, whether that is studying it or studying your people, or getting with somebody who has been there, who has been able to book their own programs and shared with others how to do the same, or actually supported their clients to do the same, right? So that's the one thing that you need to master in order to command your six-figure year, being able to book your programs. And I shared with you 3 systems that you would, should have in place in order to stay booked, right? Now, again, I want to segue into the Ready, Set, Booked challenge. This is a 5-day experience to get you on the fast path to booking your programs solid. This is one of my best, most popular events that I run each year, at least a couple of times per year. That normally, when persons sign up for this event, register for this event, which is usually totally free, and it is free, they're able to realize the areas that they have been missing, or that they haven't used that much, or perfected, or felt uncomfortable doing. You're able to do that within this challenge, or with my support, among other challengers, other people, other business owners on the same track, to book your programs. I've had persons go through this challenge and experience real wins inside of the challenge. And I have had persons within a week or 2 after the challenge be able to bring on their paying clients, their next paying client, right? So I'd love to invite you to join us for the Ready, Set, Book Challenge, which starts on March 6th. Over the course of 5 days, I'm going to be supporting you with 5 live streams. It's actually 4 live streams and 1 masterclass on that Friday, Monday through Friday. Each day, we're going to be housing this, or facilitating this challenge in a private Facebook group. If you're watching this in the Passionate, Purposeful, and Powerful Entrepreneurs group, you're already in the right place. No need to look for another group link. If you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook, sign up for the challenge, and you'll get a link to access the group. So we're going to be facilitating this in the privacy of the Facebook group. You are going to be, in addition to the daily trainings, you're going to be challenged to take an action step that will move you closer to being on track to booking your programs solid. You're going to be incentivized for taking those action steps, as I will be rewarding at random a few people who do their homework each day. And yes, we're going to be keeping track, my team and I, of the homework items. You'll get a homework thread on which to submit your homework, and we're going to be checking that thread and awarding winners from there. So you have a chance to win prizes, and those prizes look like access to some of my paid programs. You're also going to be in a community of like-minded business owners. In fact, you're going to be encouraged to invite an accountability partner to join you for the challenge, so that you can hold each other accountable. I'm really doing this in a private space and giving you all these action steps to really give you a feel of what it's like to work with me in a group coaching program, where I'm supporting you to book your programs solid. Okay, so you pretty much are going to have my support for free in the Facebook group for this week during the challenge, and you're going to be with among other persons who are also going through the challenge. We have a wonderful workbook to guide you, and to some things in there to give you some encouragement along the way. And I'd really love to have you join us. So sign up at stephanietreasure.com/ready-set-booked-challenge. Add these trainings to your calendar. Carve some time out during the week of March 6th to 10th, and get ready to experience your own transformation and be on track to booking your programs, right? So join me here and invite a friend to join you. I will see you on the flip side of your registration, and certainly during challenge week, right? Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you know somebody that would like to hear this training, where I share with you the one thing to command that you need to master to command your six-figure year, invite them to tune into this, invite them to the Facebook group, and certainly invite them to the challenge. I look forward to seeing you, and bye for now.